Cool. Hey everyone, Tim here, and as well as Kelsey. We're part of the Stop the COVID team, and we wanted to check in with you because some of you might be wondering where things are at with the project, where they're going, what the future holds for us. Because we've gotten close to 600 likes on Facebook, which is incredible, and we really want to connect with all the people who've said, "Hey, this is a great idea. I want to see it happen." The unfortunate news is it's kind of not going to happen. And that's the result of a couple different things coming together. The biggest one being we realized that our capacity and energy as a team isn't enough to really give this cool idea the amount of attention it deserves. Our main project, we're actually all involved in another really cool app idea called Beaver Lodge, and that app is now on the App Store in Canada. We kind of have to focus our energy on there. And that does enough really cool, interesting stuff in the world in terms of building community and helping solve some big social challenges that we kind of had to make an executive decision to really focus our energies. So sad news is Stop the COVID isn't going to happen as an app. Unless someone with a bunch of money comes to us and says, "Hey, we really like the idea. Here's a bunch of money, go build it." If you are that person, we do have already a bunch of code written. We have a draft application on my phone already. So if that was to happen, it wouldn't be impossible. But with the team and energy we have, we can't do that. That being said, it was Stop the COVID a failure? Not at all. I even made a little drawing, which I'm gonna post below this to show why I think it wasn't a failure. The unfortunate thing is you won't be able to see me, but maybe that's fortunate. But anyway, so when COVID-19 happened, right away, us as a team, we're a tech social enterprise. We were trying to find and figure out how we as a tech company that can move quickly could maybe help solve some of the challenges faced by people during mass isolation. So we took the core Beaver Lodge assets, the core code, some of our team and energy, and said, can we apply it to a completely different story related to an invisible alien species and how to frame this kind of terrifying pandemic in a positive light. So in this little beautiful drawing, you'll see like this big squiggly scary thing. That's kind of how we saw the pandemic. It was this big terrifying thing just looming at us, coming out of nowhere. And we took that scary thing and turned it right away into a fun, delightful story that you could read about and think about it in a more positive way, especially for kids, because we didn't want kids to be overwhelmed with how scary the world is, because for a kid's brain while developing, that can cause a lot of harm. So in that way, we really succeeded. We made a fun, smileable story. The other part of it is to go through this huge chain of complex links to build an app. And we did not succeed there. You can see that's an X saying that we did not succeed. And that is kind of where I feel, what I feel happened. We had a lot of fun, learned a lot along the way, a ton. There's going to be a blog post below about what we learned, as well as a recent talk I gave at a civic tech group in Calgary about some of the bigger vision that this project plays into. But we wanted to reconnect with you so you know exactly what happened and what we're going to be doing with the lessons we learned moving forward. If you have any questions or thoughts or suggestions, or maybe you want to run with, you have a bunch of energy and you want us to take this idea somewhere that we can't, please reach out. My email is tim@beaverlodge.game, or reach out to us on Facebook or on the intercom for the website. We'd love to hear from you, and we hope that you all can find your own unique way to do fun, creative projects in the midst of the chaos of the way the world is right now. Kelsey, sorry, I've been rambling for a while. Do you have anything you want to add?
No, I just wanted to say thank you everybody for all of your support. It was so much fun to kind of jump into this project and see where we could go, and for everybody who sent coloring pages or shared the pages or liked or commented. I just really appreciate you guys' interactions, and it was a lot of fun sharing the story with you.
Yeah, cool. Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for your support and interest. And till next time, keep creating.